Now, what I'm gonna do is, I think I have a little bit of time. Do I have time? Nathan, do I have time? Do I have time? How much time do I have before we're gonna hang out? Do I have like 45 minutes to an hour? He's giving me the That's fine. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Yeah. Is small. Okay, you guys are not ready for this. You're not even ready. Check this out. Check it out. Now, this is one of the things that I wanted to tell you guys about, and I told you about it a little bit at the beginning. This is made by the same people who made teeny tiny trains. Now, let me real quick change. Ooh, you're gonna have to give me just a smidge of a second. So, Short Circuit Studios. We're talking about Short Circuit Studios, and let me just go ahead and change the... Now, we love these guys, okay? We love the people who gifted us this game. They were so quick to respond to me, too, when I asked for it. I will kind of give a little aside. I have played this game before. But I've played the mobile version, which honestly has me very excited for the desktop Steam version, because they claimed that Teeny Tiny Trains, they had a mobile version as well, but they said that it was nowhere near as great as the Steam version. So I imagine that it's the same way with Teeny Tiny Town here. Will the circle face cam be forever now? I missed the rectangle cam a bit. I'm not sure. I really want to utilize the green screen, because it gives me more opportunities with things that I can put in my background, and also it's just kind of nice to have like a little like cubby hole, and also it gives Nathan the freedom to do whatever he needs to do, without having to, like, be in and out of stream. Now, I know that it makes it so that my pets aren't in frame, and I would love to do something like a pet cam or something, but I'm not sure how I would do that, because they do frequent the same spots, but I don't have enough cameras to put in all the different spots. I have one other camera, and that's it. So, I don't know how that would work. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with this for at least a little while, I think. I'm not sure. I mean, it's not perfect. There is still some kinks I gotta work out, because, you know, if I sit too far back, it feels strange. And if I sit too far forward, I'm literally not fully in frame. So there's some things I gotta work out with it. But yeah, I like it. But yeah, as I was saying, Teeny Tiny Town. I have played it a little bit before, so I know some of the strategies, and I know a little bit about it. And I'm really excited that they're allowing me to play it. So it's kind of like when we played, if you guys remember Urbo at all, we played Urbo one time, and that is very similar to this. You have like the same type of like little merging, you're trying to build a bigger town kind of thing. They start you on a 5x5, and you can go smaller, you can go like different, like there's like places with like water and stuff. I haven't played it too much, so I don't have like a crazy amount of experience or anything. There was something else I wanted to say also before we... Was there something else I wanted to say about Teeny Tiny Town? I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. Help! Help! I think it would be better if the cam area wasn't so cramped, but if the green screen wouldn't fit otherwise, it's not too bad. Like if I had... Like if the circle was bigger, you mean? Like if it took up more of the screen and then there was just like... Yes? I'll take a note of that, but I probably won't be able to work on it for some time because right now we're doing all the Discord stuff. I'm trying to tackle one project at a time. And now that we're done with the thumbnail project, basically, I'm tackling Discord stuff because Discord stuff, people have been asking about it and complaining about it for like a year, maybe a little less, maybe like 10 months. And I've been putting it off for about that long. So that's the project that's gonna come first. And then I'm not sure which project we'll be tackling after that. Now, I know that I can kind of screw around with like settings and stuff, and maybe it wouldn't take that long, but I don't know. Like, if you were the same size, but the circle was bigger. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I can do anything with that. If I screw with it right now, I'm gonna ruin it. I already know. If I screw with it, I'm gonna ruin it. I'm totally gonna ruin it if I try to screw with it. So there's one other game that we've been... I've been putting off, like, what's the word? I've been putting off accepting it for a little while. Because I'm not sure if it's something that you guys would like. I'm not sure if it's something that I necessarily want to have on the channel. I like the idea of it, but I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know, and I need your guys' advice on it. So essentially, one of the so we got gifted a key for a game, and I'm trying to decide if I'm going to accept or decline. It's a game that is very, like, it's very sexually explicit. They don't show anything, they don't do anything, but it's for charity. Now, I'm not a person who wants to have a ton of, like, sexually explicit stuff on my channel because I just don't want to be that person, but it's for charity. And that makes me second guess it. You know what I mean? There's nothing that's against terms of service in there. It's just, like, maybe verbally explicit? Sexual... Yes, it's saving... It's for, like... I don't think you have... You probably don't have that in Austria, but it's for a organization that teaches things about sexual health and provides women and men with contraception and helps them with their hormones and stuff, just like, and for Americans, we're talking about Planned Parenthood. It would be to raise money to support Planned Parenthood. All the proceeds go to Planned Parenthood. So, and I'm a big supporter of them. Vino, what are you doing? Vino, what? Vino, thank you. Was that like an early birthday gift? Goodness. My birthday's not for another 2 months. Thank you. Holy shit. It all depends if you're comfortable on it. If you're not, then don't do it. It does sound sus. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Very, very wow. Thank you, Vino. I love you. Thank you so much for coming by. I mean, I haven't seen you in a little while, and I was a little worried. I was like, where's Vino? I was thinking that to myself, like, over the past, like, week or so. I'm like, where's Vino? I was getting sad, and I'm so glad that you're here, really. Thank you, my friend. I love you. I love you big. But yeah, it does sound sus, but all the it's... So Planned Parenthood is this wonderful organization that is shockingly controversial. The reason why Planned Parenthood is so controversial is because it's like, a small percentage of Planned Parenthoods provide abortions. Now, there are a lot of people out there who will just go and sit outside of a Planned Parenthood to protest Planned Parenthoods, and protest abortions, but many Planned Parenthoods don't even give abortions. So by saying we're doing this for charity, it's not, you're just supporting abortions, so don't think that, if that's something that you're against. It's for sexual health, it's for women's health, it's for teaching people how to be better parents, safer sex. It's not really something that I usually feel comfortable talking about on the channel, because I'm not like that, I'm not that type of gal, right? But Planned Parenthood is something that I feel kind of like privately passionate about, I guess. Like, it's something that, like, yeah, I don't know how to say it other than I feel privately passionate about it. That it's not something I, like, share with everybody, but I'm like, damn, you know? Does that make any sense? I feel like I'm talking in circles and that it makes no sense. But I'm trying to decide if I would love to support them. I just don't know if I want to play that game. Do you know what I mean? You were away from home for a month. Oh my goodness. What were you doing, Vino? Were you at least doing something fun? Were you doing fun things? But yeah, I was thinking about doing a poll on it on Discord, but I feel like it's hard to say all of that in a concise way, in a way that people will understand in just a small, short poll. Like, because I don't have a ton of space for the question, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, it's hard to say. But, I would like to do it. I just want to make sure that everyone would feel comfortable with that. It's not, there's no, like, pornography, there's no nudity, you can, everything is within Twitch's terms of service. I made sure to check. I was like, why did someone I was like, why? At first glance, I was like, why are these people trying to gift me a game that doesn't look like it is even within Twitch's terms of service, and I'm a Twitch streamer. And then I looked at it and they're like, oh, like, you can toggle nudity off, and it's like within Twitch's terms of service. There's nothing too explicit, I guess. It's just about, it's called Organizer. That's the name of the game, but it's spelled like Gyn-izer. So like GYN as in gynecology. So that's the name of the game. And apparently all the proceeds that are made from the game go to Planned Parenthood, which I think is awesome, and that's very noble of them. Google's Organizer of the game. It's instead of an A, it's a Y. it doesn't look crazy. Like it's not like a house party or like a Hunipop type of game. It's nothing like that. Or at least it doesn't look like it from what I've seen. I don't want to say for sure, but anyway, enough about sexual nonsense. We're gonna play this lovely game about making your town. We're gonna grow our town. Can we support them monetarily instead if you aren't comfortable playing that on stream? Yeah, so obviously I'm pretty sure Planned Parenthood takes, you know, donations and stuff. I don't know. Is Planned Parenthood non-profit, Nathan? I feel like it probably would be, but I don't. I'm gonna look it up. Is Planned Parenthood? Great. Apparently people have looked this up before. Yes, reproductive and sexual healthcare services, non-profit healthcare provider. Yeah, they're non-profit. So yeah, you can, I mean, yeah, you can totally donate to them monetarily, but the people, I don't know if the people who made the game are directly, like, linked to Planned Parenthood, or if it's just like a small dev team who is just really passionate about reproductive health. But the whole purpose is that anyone who, I guess, I can read you exactly what they sent me. Let me read you what they sent me. And then we'll play this game, I promise. Yeah, this game contains no actual pornographic content. While the subject matter is sexual, you don't get to see anything X-rated. It's a silly puzzle game with... It's supposed to be a silly puzzle game. That's what it's supposed to be. Comes in a Twitch stream YouTube safe mode. If you want nudity, there's a DLC. All proceeds from this game go directly to Planned Parenthood. Alternative donation targets are available in the settings menu. So, basically, it's my understanding that anyone who purchases the game is directly supporting Planned Parenthood. That's my understanding. You can't find it? What did you walk into? Yeah, we're talking about this one game that was gifted to me that I'm trying to decide if I want to play or not. Hold on. I will provide the link for you in chat, Papa. I will give it to you. There you go. It's on Steam. But yeah, all proceeds go directly to Planned Parenthood. So anyone who purchases the game, I guess... we're not playing that game right now. So I'm not saying... I'm not really saying anything. I'm just trying to figure out if y'all are comfortable with me streaming that type of content. I mean... I know sometimes we get a little sexy here, you know, like with Black Cat and Felicia, like, oh my god, she's amazing, I love her. She really broke my heart, but that was awesome, and I loved that whole Spider-Man stream. I was all over that. I love that, that's great. This is a little bit more, like, it's less suggestive and more direct, but there's still no nudity. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, Papa. Yeah, it's a bit of a sussy game. Just double us. Am I looking forward to the new Life is Strange? Sorry that you popped in when we're literally talking about what we're talking about. But yes, it's on my wish list. I don't know when it's coming out. I don't know if... Did they put an actual date on it yet? I don't remember. I know that, I'm very excited for the new Frostpunk game that is coming out, like, tomorrow, but I'm disappointed that it's so expensive, because I have to wait until it goes on sale, because it's just... I mean, it's $45. Like, that's kind of nuts. Life is Strange, Double Exposure. It comes out next month. Okay. Do you... I mean, I guess no one's played the game, so you don't know for sure. But are you guys aware, like, do you guys know if you have to play all the Life is Strange games before you play that one? Or is it okay to just play Before the Storm and the base Life is Strange? Because I haven't played 2 yet, and I haven't played True Colors. I own them both, but we just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Now I understand that those are completely different set of characters, so you might not need to play the other ones. I don't know if there's, like, Easter eggs and stuff, but yeah, you can, it looks like you can pre-order it, and it's $50 whole. That's expensive. I am excited, and I am looking forward to it, and I would like to play it when it comes out. I'm hoping that it will... I'm hoping that... See, I have, like, October completely planned out for games, and I'm hoping that if we're lucky, we'll... If it comes out at the end of October, it's probably not going to go on sale for Black Friday. Which is, like, 3 weeks later. Probably won't. I need to decide if I want to, like, buy it when it first comes out and play it when it first comes out, or wait till it goes on sale. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, our October is pretty much, like, full up. But it comes out October 29th, so it's, like, right at the, like, tail end of the month. So we might... It might work out that we're able to find time for it. Sometimes it's good to be sexy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to, like... I don't want to give people the wrong idea about what this channel is supposed to be. Because it's not supposed to be, like, those types of games, I guess. And I don't want to come across in a certain way. Because it's supposed to just be, like, a fun place where we just hang out and play video games. But I wouldn't mind the stray, sexy game here and there if you guys are okay with that type of content, and if it doesn't, like, negatively impact the community, then great. I would love to do something like that. I think it would be fun. I think it would be funny for you guys to see how uncomfortable I feel experiencing that in front of you guys, because I've always been like I'm not bothered by games that have, like, sexual components in there, but if someone's looking at me, like, if you're watching a movie and there happens to be a sex scene in a movie and I'm watching it with someone else, I will feel so uncomfortable. Like, it doesn't matter if the movie's a comedy, it doesn't matter, like, if there's just, like, a stray ass and like, my mom is sitting next to me or something, oh my god, I'm completely... Fun story, I know some of you have seen Doctor Who, but if you guys have any idea what I'm talking about, bless your hearts, but there is a specific episode of Doctor Who where Amy Pond faces death and with the weeping angels, and then she tries to, like, come on to the Doctor after their experience, but she's supposed to get married in the morning, so she's, like, trying to cheat on her future husband with the Doctor, and my mom happened to be sitting down and watching that episode with me when I was, like, 13. And I knew that was coming because I had already seen that episode. And as there was, like, 2 minutes left, because I knew it was coming, I was like, I think I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. And my mom was like, there's only 2 minutes left. Just sit and finish it. I'm like, no, I'm good. I've seen it before, so it, like, doesn't matter to me. And she was like, no, you were gonna sit here and you're gonna finish it. That's ridiculous. And then I just sit there and be super embarrassed because she knew... After she saw that, she knew why I wanted to leave. Oh my god, what an embarrassment. You know how people don't remember your embarrassing moments, but you remember your embarrassing moments? That's one of my embarrassing moments that keep me up at night, okay? That's one of my moments. No one here feels uncomfy now, just more curious? Okay. I see pixel people like and selects and you're worried about sexual content and uncomfy. Yeah, I know. Look, Yeah, they are like pixel people. It's not like super realistic or anything. It's not. But still, I just wanted to... I don't know. You only had to play the first one? Okay, good. The new one is about Max, yes. Doing the same with Warhammer 40k. Gonna wait for the sale and then buy it, yeah. The new Life is Strange has a big logic issue. Max learned that playing with time causes big trouble. It could destroy everything. Now, oh, I have to rewind time again and use another time portal too. Yeah. Mainly because they realized Max and Chloe are the best characters they created and fan favorites, and that's why they bring the original characters back. Yeah. I share Vino's opinion. Yes, that's true. Makes sense. Sex sexuality is kind of private, so you're uncomfortable with the presence. Yes. Yeah, because I would say that I cannot believe this. I feel... Short Circuit Studios, if you're watching this right now, I'm so sorry that we're talking about this over your game, because it has nothing to do with your game, and I love you all so much, and thank you so much for gifting me your game. I'm so sorry. Yes. Sex and sexuality, that stuff's very private for me. I'm not like a person who... I mean, maybe when I was younger, I would kiss and tell, but like, not anymore. Like, that's not like something that I... talk about. Like, I don't talk about... I don't talk about that kind of thing with people. I'm very private about that kind of stuff, so... It's definitely very... It probably will be uncomfortable, but maybe uncomfortable in like a fun way. We can try it. We'll see how it goes. And if it goes terribly, we don't have to do it again. You know? We'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Okay, let me see. What do I want to do here? I want to do this. And I want to do... Ah, shit. I'm just gonna throw this in the corner right now because I have a plan, and that was not the plan. Gotta undo that. That was wrong. I've made a terrible mistake. Okay. I made a terrible mistake. I need to redo this. Okay. Gotta use my brain. So let me see. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let me explain my thought process here. I'm trying to get another one of these right here. And the way that you get these is you combine 3 trees. So I need the third tree to be right here. The Doctor Who moment hits deep. Yeah! Yeah. Dude, I feel like at some point on stream, I might want to share with you guys my most embarrassing moments from my entire life that, like, that keep me up at night. I feel like that'd be so fun and, like, honestly really funny. And if I got them off my chest in that way, maybe I wouldn't be so embarrassed anymore. You know, and then maybe it would be, like, an opportunity for us all to talk about our most embarrassing moments in our lives. Like, for example... one of the ones that I was literally thinking about last night, you know, like, maybe if you're not from this country, it's not this way, or maybe my school was weird and we didn't do this way, but once the last bell rung out for school, then you're supposed to go to the buses outside in the parking lot, and then you go to your bus, and they give you, like, 10 minutes to get onto the bus, and then the bus... you know, they start driving off. And, my bus happened to be, like... The buses are all, like, lined like a snake. So that they all, like, go out in a fashion that, does not cause traffic. So, my bus was, like, the second or third bus in the snake. And I happened to be running late. And I was, like... running through the grass trying to get to my bus, and the bus had started to pull away, but it had been raining, and I was running down a hill, and I slipped, and I just mud all the way, like, up my legs, up my back, and they had to, and the bus driver saw me, so he stopped the bus, which stopped the whole train of buses, the whole snake. so that my muddy ass could get on the bus, and everyone was laughing at me, and I wanted to die. I wanted to die. I think it was like my freshman or sophomore year of high school. I don't remember exactly what year it was. But that was awful. And all I think about, like, I think about all the time is just me, like, trying so hard to make the bus as they're pulling away, completely making a fool of myself, and slipping and falling, getting mud all over me. And then I came home, like, in tears, and my mom was like, why are you covered in mud? And I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I was so upset. Oh my god. You know, you did something like that on your last day of school? Just never ran on rainy days. Yeah. Yeah. There was another time where I was running late, and I don't know if it was the same day or not. It could have been. I don't remember it as well. But I used to have my ears pierced. I don't have my ears pierced anymore, and you guys probably can't see, but, like, you might see that there's, like, a little bit of a red mark there, like, where you would have an ear piercing. Maybe you could see better on this one. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But that's scar tissue, because I used to have my ears pierced, and I was running one day, and I had hoop earrings, and I don't remember if I slipped and fell, or if I was just running too hard, or what, but I was running late, and I was trying to get to my bus, and it, like, ripped. Not all the way through, but it ripped, like, to, like, right here, and they were just, it was too low at that point, so I just let them close, because it was a disaster. It was a disaster. Yeah, I've had my ears pierced twice in my life. I first got them pierced when I was like 18 months old or something. Like, my parents pierced my ears because they wanted to, like, dress up their little girl, I guess. So I had my ears pierced when I was really young. But I had, like, terrible ear infections all the time. I don't know why. I had ear infections all the time as a kid, so they had to let them close for my health. And then I got them re-pierced when I was, like, in late middle school or early high school. And, then after they ripped, I let them close, and I haven't done anything with them since, because there's just so much scar tissue there that I just don't want to fuck around with it. I might get my ears pierced again someday, because I kind of like the way that they look when your ears pierced. Like, sometimes I look at Vanna and I'm like, oh, Vanna's got her ears pierced. Like, those earrings are so pretty. I wish I could wear earrings. But I don't know. It seems like a lot of work, and I have too much baggage here to really screw around with it. Oh, them ripping, that's your nightmare? Yeah, it honestly didn't. I don't want to say that it didn't hurt. It honestly really didn't. I was too much in a panic about missing my bus to even notice until it started bleeding. Like, I didn't even notice. Didn't hurt. Not really. I would tell you short, funny, but awkward moment from my school time, just so that you feel better, but my English skills are not good enough. Sure you could! You could totally do it, and that'll make me feel even better. Because it'll make it silly, right? If there's things that are, like, incorrect, inconsistencies in there, it'll make it a little silly. Also, don't forget, Baba, I tell you this all the time, hear me now. The fact that you can even speak another language makes you better than most of us, okay? I know that, some of us are from non-English speaking countries, but I mean, I took, what, 4-5 years of French, and I remember almost none of it. I hardly know any of it. I don't know, like, a lick of Spanish. I'm an embarrassment. The fact that I don't know another language is an embarrassment. So you're better than me. A lot better than me. The fact that you can even hold a conversation and understand what I'm saying makes you so much better than me, man. I mean that. I remember walking the whole way back to home from prom at my school. It took like 2 hours to get back home, and I walked from there. Why did you walk? Or is that something that you don't want to talk about? Is it like a bad memory? Nobody speaks French except people in France and some people in Canada. I really think, I personally think that French is a pretty language. That's why, I think French is a pretty language. So, that's why. That's why I... Oh, this is a disaster. This is not at all what I wanted. What a disaster. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Ah, there we go. Okay, I did something. I did something right. I did something right. Just didn't want to call my mom for the 100th time. I'm glad. I'm glad. I went to prom quite a few times. Some of them were good experiences, some of them were bad experiences. I got to go more than probably the average person, which was very lucky. I had some friends in different grades who needed dates, and I was like, hell yeah, I will go with you, and we'll have the time of our lives. So. Of course, Papa. It's true. Be proud of yourself, Papa. Your knowledge could always get better, but you still got where you are, which is better than not knowing English at all. Yep. Mm-hmm. I took 3 years of Spanish. I could only read and write it. Speaking it could not save my life. Yeah. I mean, I could maybe write I can maybe write and speak a little bit of French, but it's like the basic of the basic conversation. I mean, if I put myself through like a refresher course, I probably would do all right. Because I used to know like all the different tenses and everything. Like I knew quite a bit. But I didn't have opportunities to practice it, which is why because you're right, not a whole lot of people speak French. And if you try to speak French to a person who speaks French, they're like, just speak English. You're not good at it. And it's like, well, I need the practice, though. So, like, bear with me, please. Sometimes I'm just frustrated. I reach the peak of getting better, doing the same mistakes over and over. Very stressed in community nights when I have to speak. Papa, you do fine in community nights. I don't have a single... I know that sometimes you struggle to find certain words, but, like... You're fine. Honestly, it's impressive. It's really impressive. Okay, now how can I puzzle this to make this work right? Spanish teacher was very good because he taught us the basics for everything, but in song, so it sticks with you. Ooh. It's good to talk about your school past depending on story. Yeah. Reading books is an amazing way to speak English. Love a good story and a book where it speaks. Yeah. I once read a book in French. It was really hard. I probably will never do it again. It was The Little Prince. I forget what that means in French. But I read the French version of The Little Prince. You know, the little guy who, like, goes to space and shit. I forget. Le Petit Prince or something? I don't remember. Please don't laugh at me. Yeah, that is a big brain move for Spanish. Yeah. Okay, how do I want to make this work? I want... So we need a tree here. Okay, I got it. Yes, okay. Choose an additional... I gained 5 houses. I don't know what that means. What is this for? I forget what the power-ups do. I think bulldoze means it gets rid of it, and power... this is like two things switching places, and a crane would be just to move it to a different spot. I think that's right. Oh, I forgot you can put shit in your inventory. Oh my god, I lost my run earlier because I forgot. I was literally playing this earlier today. Goodness, what the heck? I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna put you here. You here. Ooh. Hell yeah. I just got an achievement for that. Well, this is not what I planned, but it works. That's fine. I think you'd be surprised how thick my foreign accent in English can be. Probably, especially when I get drunk. Wish that's a lot of people. What the fuck? I thought you were fluent just because I almost know my colors in the alphabet better than Spanish than I do in English. Love that. Trying to think of another, like... I think my first... Was it my first or second? I think my second prom was pretty miserable. Because I was arguing with my boyfriend, like, the whole time. Oh, you guys want to hear about my 16th birthday? Oh my gosh. Oh, I do not miss that. I don't know if this happens to, like, I don't know if this is something that you guys ever have to deal with, but in America, there's, like, this, like, weird thing where your sweet 16, your sweet 16th birthday is supposed to be this, like, amazing thing. It's gonna be, like, this, and, like, oh, like, your dad's gonna buy you a car, and, like, all this stuff, but, like, my family was poor, and I had to, like, beg them on my hands and knees to go to a concert for my birthday, and I wanted to go with my boyfriend at the time, but, yeah, I may or may not have mentioned this on stream before, but, like, yeah, he straight up dumped me on my 16th birthday at the concert. Which at the time was, like, the end of the world to me. I was so depressed, but I don't know, man. It's all good now. Everything's fine. In fact, I obviously I'm laughing about it now. So, okay, I'm gonna put this in the inventory because no, what have I done? What have I done? I've ruined it. I've ruined it. Okay, that's better-ish. Okay. I'm gonna fix it. Ooh. You know what? Inventory. Okay, you go there. Then you go here. Then you go here. Hell of a way to remember a concert? Yeah, that concert sucked anyway. Because I don't remember, I don't know if they ever said why, but, like, for some reason, the main act, like, the people who first of all, I went there to see the people who opened for, like, I went there to see the opening act. I didn't go there to see, like, the actual people. And I don't know why it was, like, advertised in such a way that it made it seem like the opening act was the main act. It made it seem that way, and that was not the case. So I was surprised when they opened up for the main act, because I really thought it was like their concert, but whatever. But then the main act took like over an hour to come out because they said that they were like, oh, sorry, like we're delayed or something. I don't know if some guy was just like drunk or high off his ass and they just couldn't get him to come out or what. I don't know. I don't know what happened. It was a very strange experience. Because I had to explain to my parents why I wasn't going to be home until like 2 in the morning. When I should have been home at like midnight. Nightbot is spamming again. Happy birthday. Anyway, I'm out. Bye, Vino. Thank you so much for being here, and I love you. Thank you so much for your support. Regardless of the story, dick move, my dude. What a frick. Yeah, you can read the story already. Amazing 60. Yeah, you could tell. Yeah, we're always gonna build you up, Baba. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna build you up forever. Yeah, I'm posting on forums online. Again, my birthday's not for another 2 months. I was mostly joking when I said that. Which I haven't fully decided what I want to do for my birthday yet. I'm thinking about Halloween first. Halloween is the decision first, and then we'll go from there. That was a nice little... Unfortunately, I have to... Oh, good night, Papa. Good night, good night. Sleep well. Oh. Oh, okay, Vino. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, no, he really... I don't even want to say he was an asshole, because he was... It's just we were both young. We were both young and did not know the consequences of our actions, and I don't think that he was thinking at all, oh, it's her birthday. I think he was thinking, I'm upset right now, and I don't want to be with this person anymore. Like, I just don't think that that was a thought in his mind. And it's all so funny. It's so funny. Like, looking back, it could be a TV show. It's like comical. Because a couple hours earlier, he had just given me the most thoughtful birthday gift that he had, like, totally made by hand. That was supposed to express, like, his love and affection, and, like...
Sneaky,
it was
sneaky.
crazy. Crazy. Good night, Bradders. Lad Bradders. Thank you so much for hanging out. I love you. And thank you for the like. But yeah, it's crazy, crazy experiences. Okay, I think I want...
Be mindful of your body and stretch within the range of your ability.
Oh, ouch. Nobody needed a nap. Nobody needed a nap. The PTSD from that sound? Yep. Yep. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. I think... Inventory, be with ye. You there. Ooh, look at that. Okay. That kind of ruins my plans. Well, it's fine. Okay, hear me out. What if... I just want to do that. I want to do that. Now... There we go. That's good. There we go. Now if I put you... Okay, hear me out. No, that's not gonna work. No, he gave me a tree. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna just throw that here, and then next time we'll make a bigger house. That's what we'll do. Make a bigger house. Oh my god, I got so many of these. Okay. Here's the plan. There, that's the plan. Okay. There. See, that's not too smart, because I'm, like, losing this area. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, Bradders. I appreciate you. Okay, what if... Okay, so this is gonna go here. We've got lots of logs. So... if I want the last log... Ooh... If I want the last log here, then I need... Ooh, let's save that. So I gotta get one of these here. So let's see. So let's do this, this, this. Then... this, this, this. Oh. Yes, very good. I don't really need a bulldozer, but thank you. I'll take the money. Okay, so then there's that. And then we're gonna put this here. Beautiful, look at that. That was great. We just made a whole, we made a whole ass house. Okay. Now, can I do that again? So 1, 2, So now, next time I get a log, I'm gonna put it right there. That's the plan. For now, let's see if we can combine the logs at the top. So if I want the logs here, and then that's a little campsite. And then... So the last campsite would go here, so 2 campsites need... that's a lot of... that's so much work. Okay. Ooh, here's a big rock. Big rock. Campsite. I lied? Let's hold on to the campsite, actually. No, that's not right. I want... Oh boy. If I want it to combine here, then I need... No. I want it to combine here. So that I need a tree here and here. So I gotta undo that. So the tree needs to be here and the other tree needs to be here. So best I can do is start preparing. No, that's wrong. Oh, brother. A house. So I need a tree. I need a tree. And then life will make sense. But I can't do anything without a tree. This is not what I wanted. Why are they giving me so many of these? Goodness gracious, that's just not what I wanted. So I want here. Okay, good night, Bino. Thank you for hanging out. Keep forgetting to look up here where it says what you're gonna have next. Keep forgetting about that. So wait, I wanted... So I want the thing to end up here. So this is gonna be the last tree. Just give me a minute to think. Nathan, what you think about dinner? Hungry. Okay. Alright. It's a puzzle game. I can do it, so let's see. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to tell you guys about that was exciting. I got to play test a game this week. One of the games that we played on Steam Next Fest That's what it was. Steam Next Fest. One of the games that we played on Steam Next Fest, I reached out to the developer, and they sent me the demo to playtest, like the updated demo, and I got to do that, and I've been chatting with them for a little bit, and I'm excited. I'm excited to play the full game when it comes out. I don't know when it's going to come out. They don't know when it's going to come out, but I'm excited, and I told them that I would love to play it on stream. So that's cool. I'm excited about that. And I'm going to be... This is my first time ever playtesting a game before it comes out, and I'm going to be, like, in the list of, like, playtesters in the credits. Isn't that going to be so cool? I'm going to be, like, my name, SpaceHuggle, is going to be in the credits. Wow. I don't know if I've ever been in the credits of, like, anything, ever. Well, that's a lie. But I'm not going to tell you where it... No, I really, really don't want... I don't want stream looking that up. Here, this is all I'll say. I may have been an extra in a movie once, but it's extremely embarrassing, and it keeps me up at night, and that is one thing I probably will not be sharing. I do not want you looking that up. Nathan looked it up, and I was embarrassed, and it was horrible. He's smiling at me. It was horrible. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Let me use my brain. I gotta use my brain. I want tree, tree, tree. So. Right. That makes sense. So I'm gonna put here, here, here. Here. Then. Beautiful. Mwah, chef's kiss. But yeah, it'll be the first time that my name's in the credits of something I'm proud of. Crazy. I'm so excited. I think that's everything. I think I mentioned everything today that I'm excited about. Oh, I forgot to light a candle while Bappa was here, and I forgot to tell Bappa that I lit a candle the other day in stream, and I liked it. I forgot to tell Bappa I liked the candles. God damn it. Someone remind me next time Bappa's here to tell Bappa that I liked it. Or that I like it. That I like them. Help. Okay. So here's the plan. Here's the plan. Here's the... Oh, yeah! We love that. Yes! I love that emote. No, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I take it back. No, I lied. I do want that. No, I lied. I don't.
Hello there.
Jimmy! Jimmy, you missed a lovely conversation. You missed a lovely conversation, bro. Ooh, Let's see, what if I do this? I do this. I do this. Ooh, accumulate 1,000 gold. Look at me go. What conversations? Good evening. See you next time. Are you leaving? It is getting kind of late for you guys, especially on a weeknight. Oh, nothing. We were just talking about all of the lovely experiences that we've had in our life that are terrible. And talking about the most lovely game that we're probably going to play on stream. This is a disaster. Send help. Aha! Okay, this is not... we're gonna put you here. That's what we're gonna do. Total turns made, 213. Hell yeah. Yeah, at least recognize the joke you sent me. Oh! See you next time. Yes. Yes, you did. You see, you spelled C like C and not like the letter C. So if you had spelled it like the letter C, I would have immediately known what you were talking about. That's really funny. Yeah, I may or may not have sent him a lovely meme. Ooh, I have a plan. I have a plan. I have the plan! Yes! Look at the plan. Very good. Very good. That's not what I wanted. Can you elaborate on all traumatic experiences in the game thing? Oh, yeah. So, we were talking about... I was asking stream... Well, first of all, I had a ton of announcements today, and a lot of things were very exciting. And we had the most incredible experience playing another House Builder DLC, and I couldn't believe that they gifted me another DLC because of how poorly the last one went. And they actually gifted me the last DLC while we were on stream, which was very exciting, and I'm excited to play that some other time coming up soon. But I was talking about this one game that I have. Well, first of all, this game is made by it's called Teeny Tiny Town, and it's made by the same people who made Teeny Tiny Trains, which I played on stream and absolutely loved. But there's another game that's been gifted to me that I need to decide whether or not I want to actually play. And it's a, it's very sexually explicit, but it's not pornographic. It's not pornographic. There's no, like, you don't see anything X-rated, but it's very, like, verbally explicit, I guess. And I really was like, no, this is a joke. Of course I'm not gonna do this on my stream. But it's for charity, which makes me want to do it for stream. So I'm trying to just... I was basically asking chat how they felt about the possibility of me playing such a game. That's not what I wanted. I did not want that. Been at a charity day at work. I'm torn down and rebuild a butterfly slab. Ooh! Just tell me it's a sexy game. It's a lovely game called Organizer. I probably will... it led to a wonderful conversation about our most embarrassing moments of our lives. So I think I probably will play it on stream. It's called Organizer, but it's spelled like GYN-izer, like as GYN as in like gynecology. And it goes to charity, reproductive health and sexual health and you know, contraceptives and things like that. So I kind of want to do it. I have the plan. The plan is in my brain. Yes. Yes. Very good. Very good. That's what I wanted to happen. Very good. All right, I'm gonna utilize the crane. Almighty crane. Pairing 2 or more objects with a crane. Oh. If you don't make do I need to make it right now? What just happened? How do I make it work? Oh! So what, can I put it here? There we go. Okay, so it does need to be two things that are right next to each other. Okay, in that case, I don't think I will be wanting to use the crane in the future. I feel like maybe not that. I think it would be excellent content watching me squirm a bit with things. Yes! Yes! I figured as much. I figured that it would be, funny and maybe a little bit enjoyable to watch, maybe slightly uncomfortable. I figured as much with that. It's not where I want it to be. Also, that was an excellent pun. I know. Yeah. But yeah, I was talking about how, like, sexual things don't make me uncomfortable, but being around other people while sexual things are happening is very uncomfortable for me. So, like, if you were to put on a movie and I'm sitting there with my friends or my parents or Nathan's parents and, you know, a sex scene comes on the show or, like, a stray butt is up there or something, like that's really uncomfortable for me. Like, why do y'all have to be here with me when I see that? So it would be uncomfortable in that sense, but, like, if I played the game on my own, I wouldn't have any problem with it, but... So then I gave a lovely example about one of the things that keeps me up at night, which was, like, an experience with my mom, and having to... I mean, you're a Doctor Who fan, right? Stray butt has escaped the butt corral. But yeah, have you, you're a Doctor Who fan, right? Have you seen all of Matt Smith's stuff? Like, did you see that episode with the Weeping Angels and Amelia, like, almost died, and then she was like, oh my gosh, like, I know I'm getting married in the morning with the morning so long away, and I was thinking that maybe you and I should maybe hook up or something, like, you know, like that whole scene. Hi, GB! Yes, you've seen that episode. Yeah, so I saw that episode for, like, the first time when I was, like, 13. And, I was rewatching that episode because I love that episode, and my mom happened to sit down and start watching it with me, and, when we were getting to the scene where she was gonna, like, you know, come on to the doctor, I was like, you know, I think I'm gonna go to bed, I'm pretty tired, and my mom was like, there's like 2 minutes left of the episode, you're gonna finish it, just sit down, like, don't be ridiculous. I'm like, oh, I've seen it before, like, it's no big deal, I'm just gonna go to bed. She's like, what are you doing? We were sitting here watching this together, like, come sit down. And then it was horrifically embarrassing for me, because as soon as she pressed play, she knew exactly why I wanted to get up and leave, and it was even more embarrassing than it would have been if I had just sat there and dealt with it. So, and then that led to us talking about some of our most embarrassing moments that keep us up at night. So, yeah. GB, how are you? It's so good to see you. I love you. We've had quite a day here today. I'm having a lot of fun. We've been playing lots of fun things. We played the House Builder Atomic Age DLC first, and I have a lot of clip-worthy content I'm very excited to go back and clip. Lots of bugs, lots of fun. And now we're playing Teeny Tiny Town, which, you know, full transparency, I have played before on mobile, but was gifted to me, like, either today or yesterday, by the lovely people who made Teeny Tiny Trains. They made this game also. I think they have one other game as well. Not sure. But I saw that it was being promoted on one of the sites that I asked developers for keys on, and I was like, yo! And within 24 hours, they were like, yes, you can have it. Which was so exciting, because I really wanted to ask. I didn't want to, like, because they had already given me one of their keys once, so I didn't want to, like, DM them on Twitter and make them uncomfortable and be like, hey, will you give me a key to play your game? But I did really want to play this on stream, and I'm really glad that there was a way to just request it through that site. That way I didn't... Because then if they were like, no, it would be like, you know, it's, like, not uncomfortable, it's not, like, in the Twitter DMs or anything. Because it's, I mean, you get rejected from shit like that all the time, so it's like, whatever. But they probably recognized my name, and they were like, yes, we love her. Which is great, because I love them too. What was in that scene? Oh, boy. let me read the whole thing, Jimmy, and then I'll see if I can, because Automod is flagging it. Hold on. I have to have my best mates with. Yikes! That's rough. Yeah, I'll go ahead and allow that. Yeah. How you remember all of your most embarrassing moments, but no one else remembers them. Yeah. I remember, I think about my most embarrassing moments all the time, almost every day. I talked about one that was, that I was just thinking about last night. And then I always think about my most embarrassing moments of me driving while driving. So, like, of me panicking because somebody was making a left turn. And I was like, do you remember this, Nathan? You probably won't remember this, but when you were teaching me how to drive and I was panicking because, like, I was on the street for, like, the first time, and someone was making a left turn, at an intersection, and they were plenty far enough away that it was safe, but I was panicking, so I, like, laid on my horn. I was like, that was way too close. They were way too close to me. Do you remember that at all? Thank God. I think about that all the time. I'm horribly embarrassed by that. And the person was like, the person must have been like, why the fuck is she laying on her horn right now? Where I was, like, behind the wheel for, like, my 4th or 5th time ever. Yeah, I wonder which word triggered the automod. I can't imagine what it would have been. The story is not complete otherwise, yeah. Nathan's an excellent liar. He just gave me a smirk. Do you actually remember it? No, you don't? Okay. Me learning how to drive was extremely embarrassing. I do very much appreciate Nathan for being as amazing as he was while I was trying to learn how to drive, because it was, I had like this, I don't have as much trouble with it anymore. I'm honestly, I kind of like driving now. But when I was, before I met Nathan, I had this like horrible phobia of driving because my mom put me behind the wheel when I was like 8. Like, she put me on her lap and like made me drive, and it was like a really scary experience for me because I thought I was gonna crash. And I'm sure she had like her hands close enough to the wheels to be able to like make sure that we wouldn't crash. But like, it was very stressful. It was a very stressful experience for me, and I've had a phobia of driving ever since then. Like, I'm always like terrified of crashing. So when I got behind the wheel the first couple of times when I was learning how to drive, because Nathan was the one who taught me, I didn't get my license until I was like 21. I cried. Like, I cried my ass out the first like 2-3 times. Like, I was having a complete like panic attack, like hyperventilating, tears, the whole thing. I was like panicking. I had this major phobia of driving, and Nathan was so patient, and he was like, and like every time I was like super tensed up, like with my hands on the wheel, he's like, relax, like it's okay, you're fine, like the whole thing. And whenever I tell people that story, sometimes they remember it incorrectly. They're like, oh my god, Nathan made Jess cry when she was learning how to drive. No, I was crying and Nathan stopped me from crying. So yeah, that's another, I don't want to say that I was embarrassed by that. I hadn't known Nathan very long, so like I was like pretty embarrassed at the time. But as a memory, I'm not as embarrassed by it, because that was a legitimate phobia of mine. Like, I was legitimately afraid to drive. Yeah, I have a lot to get off my chest. I have a lot of embarrassing moments. Nathan and I were just talking last night. I've never been cool. Never in my life have I ever been cool. I've always been like the screw up. I've always been the person who's embarrassing herself. I'm always the person falling on my ass. Like, I've never been cool. I've never seemed cool. I've never looked cool. Like, I'm not cool. Yeah. I don't know where I want to put this house. I'm putting it here. Excellent liar, really top tier. It's kind of a sweet memory. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Nathan's always taking care of me, even when we were, like, newly dating. We weren't even dating yet, actually, at that time. We weren't even, like, together yet. We were just, like, good friends, I think, when he was first teaching me how to drive. Yeah. Yeah, we were just, like, close friends at the time, I think. And... or maybe we weren't. I don't recall. Most days I get my mind unbidden. Serve me up some horrible yeah, I know. Usually for me, it's like when I'm in the shower, when I'm driving, when I'm about to fall asleep. Usually that's when I get bombarded by embarrassing moments that I'm probably the only one who remembers. Earlier in the stream, I mentioned a couple of ones where I fell on my ass. One time when I like ripped my like earring. The one time where I fell on my ass, I landed in, like, I got completely muddy and everything because I was trying to make the bus, and I slipped and fell, and I got on the bus and everyone was laughing at me, and I was covered in mud, and it was really, really sad. Oh. You know, next time that we have some females in here, I'll tell you a very embarrassing female story, because I don't want to say it with a bunch of dudes here. I gotta have at least some female here to back me up and say, it's okay, I've had things like that happen to me. I need a female to back me up. Man, no, I have some awful, some awful experiences, man. Ooh, I have an idea. Let's do this, and then let's do this. Yes, look at that. And this is such a relaxing game to play in the background while I talk about all the awful things that I'm doing. All the times I've embarrassed myself in my life. Oh my god. There was, yeah, I think about that one all the time. Oh my god. I don't even know if I'm ready to share that. That's rough. Well, okay, I might as well. So, there's like talent shows in high school, right? And I'm sure you can see where this is going. It was a disaster. And I had been practicing the piano for a long time, and I really wanted to... There was this one song that I was, like, really passionate about, and I'm sure I'll probably tell you guys more about it one day, because I'd love to cover it one day. I really, really would like to cover it, and it's always been... I feel very passionate about that song, and I've wanted to cover it since I was a teenager. But I wanted to play it at the talent show, and I wanted to, play the piano at the same time, and... I wasn't very good at piano, but I had been practicing, and I was really trying, and I got up there, and I, like, first of all, completely froze, because, of course, the judges were, like, all the popular kids, and for the most part, it was popular kids who would bully the crap out of me, so, yikes. And, so I, like, completely froze, and then I needed someone to, like, be my person who would flip the pages for the piano, and these people came up to help me. To this day, I don't think they did it on purpose. I don't know. I don't think they did it on purpose. But I was like, you know, just be careful that, like, you don't, like, drop the pages, you know? And I was in the middle of doing it, and they dropped the pages everywhere, and everything was out of order. And then I just started, like, telling jokes, like, comedy jokes, to, like, try and, like, break the tension, because I already wasn't playing well, and I wasn't performing well. So I was just telling jokes to break the tension, and it worked. Like, they thought that they were funny, and of course it was jokes that I didn't make myself, like, it was just jokes that I'd, like, heard. But I made them laugh, which was great. And it's crazy that the, comedic stuff that I was trying to pull off was way more impressive, and actually got a way better reaction out of the audience than the actual performance. And once my stuff, like, once we got my stuff back together, I blocked the rest of it out. I don't remember. I think it was a disaster all around. It was just a fucking disaster. It was a disaster, and I hate remembering it. But I think about it all the time. And I can perform, and I can do those things. And, like, you know, I would prove it to myself again and again, because I was a theater kid, and, like, you know, I would land these roles, and I would perform great, and I would perform in front of the school, even though it was really fucking hard to do so. And, like, I've pulled it off. Like, I can do it. It's just, when it's just me up there by myself, like, I totally froze and fucked it up so bad. I... The talent shows at my school were weird. It's not like you're performing in front of the whole school and there's like 3 judges and they just be like, oh, this person's the winner and this person's in second and this person's in third. It wasn't like that. It was the entire body of the student government is there deciding whether you get to participate in the talent show at all. Okay? And they're sitting there and they're like, ah, yes, this person sucks. We're not having this person perform in front of the entire school. And then the people who do get on the list to perform in front of the entire school, they just perform. Like, there's not like a first, second, and third place. It's just like, oh, these 15 people get to perform. Like, that's pretty much it. And of course, I never made that list because I fucked up every audition. So, ugh. You still don't know what was in that Doctor Who scene? Yeah, that's my bad. I forgot that you asked. It wasn't like anything crazy. Like, they just kissed. Like, that was it. There was nothing. Like, she was like, you know, like, oh, like, my wedding is so, you know, far off, you know, I know it's tomorrow morning, but, like, we have a time machine, and, you know, we don't have to be together long term, like, we can just, like... She was trying to insinuate that they should hook up, but it's a PG show, so, like, or PG-13 or whatever, so she can't be like, do you want to fuck? Like, she can't say that, you know what I mean? But she was like, I don't know, she just, like, you know, came onto him and, like, just tried to start kissing him and stuff, and, like, she, like, took down one of his suspenders, and he was like, whoa, 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 like, hold on, you're getting married in the morning, and she was like, he was like, whoa, 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 let's not do that, and they didn't do anything, because he turned her down, but, like, I was 13, and that was horrifically embarrassing to sit and watch with my mother. It was horrible. Streamer used a bad word. Uh-huh. Who the banana cares? Who the banana cares? I like that. Who the banana cares? I care. I care about my most embarrassing moments. I don't know. Like, I still remember, I don't remember the name of the movie. I remember Will Ferrell was in it. But I don't talk about this too much, but like I lived with an ex-boyfriend and his family for some time while I was in high school because my parents were it was a disaster. My high school years were an absolute disaster when it came to my family. So I kind of like left home at 17 and I was living with my boyfriend and his family, and they would do like movie nights, and they decided to put on this movie. It was a comedy. It was with Will Ferrell, but there was like a was it Get Hard? I can't remember. It might have been Get Hard with Kevin Hart. It might have been that movie. I don't remember. Either way, this was like 2017, 2018, and they were like, oh, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna have a movie night. Of course, it takes us like an hour to decide what we want to watch, and I was like, I'll just watch whatever. I don't just pick something. And they decided on this Will Ferrell movie, and there was like a sex scene in like the very first scene, and it was horrifically uncomfortable, and I remember to this day about how uncomfortable it made me to watch that with my boyfriend's parents. Who is the best Doctor Who companion? That's a really challenging question, because so if I was 13, I would say Rose Tyler all the way. As like a 18, 19-year-old, I would say Donna Noble. As a 24-year-old, I think that they all have their own merits, which is a really lame answer, right? But they all really do. Like, they're all special in their own way, and it's really hard to make a decision. I can say that I love... Like, even, like, the different doctors have their own merits. I mean, I was never Christopher Eccleston's biggest fan, but like I love David Tennant, I love Matt Smith, I love Peter Capaldi. Was there any other ones in between there? No, it was those three, and then it was the female, right? And then it went back to David Tennant, and now it's that I don't know that actor's name, but I know his face. I didn't watch most of the stuff with the female doctor because I watched the first couple of episodes and was like, wow, this is really bad writing. I know that there's a lot of people out there who have a major issue with the doctor being a woman. I don't necessarily think that there was a problem that the doctor was a woman. I just think that they did it really poorly, and the writing really... I mean, I didn't watch all of her seasons. I watched like 3 episodes and was like, wow, this is bad. And it's not because she was bad. I mean, Jodie Whittaker did the best that she could with the stuff, with the shit she was given, in my opinion. I mean, it's just bad writing. If I had to... Oh, it's so hard to like, actually pick a favorite. David Tennant probably will always be my favorite doctor. I mean, he's got such a place in my heart that has never wavered in the entire time that I've been watching the show. But to be fair, I have met Matt Smith in person, and that was the best experience of my entire life. Really just amazing experience. I almost want to say that Amelia's my favorite, but she's not. But she's probably my favorite actress of the bunch. I've watched most of Karen Gillan's other stuff, and I love her in all of the other stuff. So she's maybe my favorite actress out of the bunch. But it's hard to pick a favorite Doctor Who companion. I mean, they all brought something new to the show. Like, I didn't feel like anything was, like, repetitive. Wow, it's actually really hard to decide. I might need to rewatch some episodes to make a decision on that. I used to really not like Martha as a kid, but I like her a lot as an adult. I used to not like Clara so much as a kid. I like her as an adult. I still love Rose and Donna as an adult. I love Rose less than I mean, I was obsessed with her as a kid. As an adult, that obsession has certainly not stuck around, but I still really like her. And after Clara was Billy. Billy was pretty cool. I don't know if I necessarily liked Clara or Billy's ending, the way that they did their send-off for the show. I don't know. You hated Rose? Yeah, that scene. Yeah, that scene. Maybe I just got used to the writing, I don't know. She's the most ADHD doctor? Oh, okay. Amy's the best one, I think it's true, but it's very interesting. Though I don't like how they did her disappearance. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, bro, it felt like it felt... I like the way that they did the send-off with the Weeping Angels, considering how much the Weeping Angels had kind of been a part of her, like, journey, kind of. Like, it felt like they were mentioning them, like, at least, like, once or twice a season with Amy, because it was a big fear of hers. After that first time, you know? But... Oh, wait, can I say River? Can I say River's my favorite? Does she count as a companion? Oh my god, I fucking loved River. I love River. River's awesome. She's so funny. I love River. Can I say she's my favorite? I know that a lot of people feel very strongly about Amy, either one way or another, because they're like, bro, like, all she wanted to do was, like, cheat on her husband, and she never cared about Rory, and, like, Rory deserves so much better, and she was a bitch, and whatever, whatever, whatever. But, like, yes, those, the whole, like, I did not like the cheating arc. That was wildly uncomfortable for me. Did not like that. But I do think that Amy has her merits as a companion, and I did really like her episodes. I think Karen did a great job. I wish for Clara and me spinoff. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would have loved that. It's a shame that they never did that. Honestly, I feel like most of my favorite episodes of Doctor Who are the ones with River in it. Now that I'm thinking about it, like the Silence in the Library episode, one of my all-time favorites. Okay, I really love the one where they went to America and it was with the Silence. What was it called? Like the Impossible Astronaut and Day of the Moon or something like that. Was the I used to know every single episode in every single order. Like that, I used to know the names, the order in which they came in, which I still know that it's the two-part episode at the very beginning of season 6. I don't know if the names were quite right, but it's the two-part episode at the beginning of season 6. I loved that, but mostly because I love the actor who plays Canton Everett Delaware III, because I love Supernatural. I love Crowley. Oh my god. I love Crowley. Crowley's my favorite. Oh my god. What is his name in real life? I forget what his name is in real life. I forget the actor's name, but he's so great. I love him. Let's see. What other episodes did I love? Obviously I loved the Weeping Angel episode with River and Amy. That's another two-parter. Usually the ones that involve River are two-parters. Silence in the Library is another two-parter. What else? I guess, some other, like, favorites of mine that didn't involve River. I absolutely loved the Agatha Christie episode. Mwah. I'm a huge fan of Agatha Christie. Love it. Love her. And loved that episode. I loved the one with the little fat guys, the adipose. I loved the, what was it? Partners in Crime. The first episode, well, technically, like, the second episode with Donna, but the first episode with her as a companion. I loved that one. I love most of Donna's episodes, to be fair. Most of Donna's episodes are super fun to me. I love them. Oh, I loved, The End of Time and the Masters episodes. All of the Masters episodes. All of his are fantastic. Loved all of those. I'm getting so off track. We have hardly played this game and we've been sitting here for 2 hours and we literally have like 15,000 points and that's it. This is the first round and we've just been chatting. Good night, Jimmy. Thank you so much for being here. I probably will send you more memes. Just beware. My brain's getting tired. I'm hungry, man. Wait, I have a crane? Wow. Hi! Hi, Merlin! What a sweet boy! Oh! Very nice. Very sweet boy. Oh, it's another log house. What was I gonna do over here? I was gonna do this. I was gonna do... Wait, hold on. I was gonna do this, this, this. And then the next one was gonna go there so that the next log could go... So the next one of the campsite's supposed to go here, which would make a log. And then the next log would go here, which would make a log house. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to the log house. I want to hold on to that. Oh, yeah. What have I done? This is wrong. Everything about this is wrong. There we go. There we go. Another log house. Okay, wait a minute. I got good news, folks. Yes! Beautiful. See you next time. Ah, love that. That meme was so funny. I thought that was so fucking funny. Okay. I'll put it here. I don't know if that's an optimal placement, but we're gonna run with it. Is that what I want? Is that what I want? No, it's not. It's not what I want. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, do you want to know, I don't know. Hopefully she won't mind me saying this, but a funny thing about Vanna, well, it's an embarrassing moment for me. I doubt Vanna remembers it. But it was kind of like about her, I guess. I went all out to try and make her, because I was a freshman in college. And I spent all of my free time making a Minecraft map for Vanna for Christmas. And I put all this work into it and all these hours, and I was working up until like literally Christmas Eve on it. Like I'd spent like several months working on it. And it wasn't like anything crazy. And there were definitely things that now I know about Minecraft that I didn't know at the time that I would change if I did it all over again. But she hated it. I spent my whole life on it and she hated it. She totally hated it. It was very sad. See, if I put it here, it will combine these and then make a log house. And I don't want a log house here. I want a log house here. And, you know, it definitely was not up to snuff in terms of, like, I'm trying to get it in here. That's why I didn't do that. That's why. Like, it wasn't good, right? But I had put my heart and soul into it, so I was really embarrassed that she didn't like it. I've got so many embarrassing moments. So many ridiculous things that I've done in my life. Oh my god. Okay, wait a minute. Where do I want to put this? I want... Okay, I want it to here. So I'm gonna do this. this, this. Then I'm gonna do this, this, this. Then I'm gonna do this. And then, oh wait, no, if I, it's, okay, wait, no, can I put the crane there? Or will it take it away? Okay, perfect, it'll take, okay, it won't take it away. Very good. Yeah, let's just do that. I wanted that there anyway. So, works out for me. And basically, you just keep going in this game until you lose. Which is probably still gonna be a long time off for me. I'm killing it out here. Okay, hold on. Hey, you my brain. How are you my brain? How my brain? Yeah, screw it. Why not? I'll put that there. That's fine. Yeah! Cool. I think when we reach 20,000 points, I'll stop stream because we have been going for many hours and I need to hang out with Nathan. I promised Nathan I would hang out with him today, so we must make time for that. Do I want that there? Let me think about it. Because then... Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. It's fine. I should be thinking about it harder, but I just don't have the energy to think about it harder. No. Need to hold on to that. No, 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 we do not want that. We want this. There we go. That's what I wanted. Ah! 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 Also, what I've noticed from myself these days is ooh, how about that? Score 30,000 points.
Sneaky.
How'd I score 30,000? Thank you for the lurk. Do some chores before bedtime. Okay. Thank you so much for hanging out. It says I scored 30,000 points, but I only see 20,000. Or maybe the goal was 10,000 and now the goal is 20,000 and you start at 0. Okay, maybe something like that. Maybe that's right. I don't know. I need a fucking nap. Okay. Now this can go here. Let's do you. Okay. And then you. And then... I have a plan. I have a plan. And the plan is to lose, apparently. That's not gonna work. That's not working the way that I wanted it to. Oh, perfect. So this is gonna go here. And this is gonna go here, which is exactly what I wanted. Perfect. That's good. Now, you. Oh boy, we're in trouble. Oh boy, we're in trouble. Oh boy, we're in trouble. Oh, fuck. Why is it just these? Why is it literally just that? Give me anything else. Give me anything else to work with. Okay, well, you know, we lost anyway. That's fine. Oh my god. My previous high score was that? What do you mean that was my previous high score? I've never played this before. Well, actually, does it track my, like, mobile progress? If it tracks my mobile progress, then that's cool. I beat my high score. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's stream. We've been going for 5 hours, and we've done a lot of fun things today. I've really enjoyed I've really enjoyed chatting with all of you. Thank you again to Vino for the major contribution. I love you. I love you all, really, and I love hanging out with you guys and sharing things with you and experiences. And it's nice to know that I'm not alone about some things. Yeah, I was really happy to play the House Builder DLC. I'm excited to play the garden one because that one's probably going to be my favorite out of the bunch, I assume. Because I love garden-related stuff. I love outdoorsy things. I hardly ever go outside, but that doesn't mean that I don't like looking at it. So, yeah, I love my sunroom. I love my plants. And, you know, if this game looks like, you know, something that you're interested in, check it out on Steam. It's also on mobile. And Teeny Tiny Trains is also on mobile as well. So even if you don't want to spend any money, but you're still interested in these games, they are for free on the App Store. They don't have as many amenities, of course. It's not like unlimited gameplay. But it's still fun, and you still get a lot of stuff out of it because, you know, the people who created these games are awesome. So please go, you know, drop them a follow on Twitter or wishlist their game or support them in whatever way is possible for you, because they deserve it and they worked really hard on these games and they're awesome. Things to expect for this week. I still don't know what time we're going to be streaming tomorrow. We are going to be streaming tomorrow. I just don't know what time yet. We're going to be streaming Friday at like 5:30 EST or something like that. And then Saturday is our community night. If I'm feeling up to it and I'm feeling energetic, then we'll stream after community night is over because I would like to. And then we have a stream planned for Sunday as well. Hi, where's your collar? Where's your collar? Oh, baby. Merlin's collar's missing. You're a good boy. Very good, very good, very good. You're a good boy. We're probably going to be playing some Minecraft this week if I can schedule with everybody and make it work well. We're gonna probably play the next part of the Spider-Man DLC. I don't know when we're gonna play the House Builder DLC. Probably somewhat soon. And maybe we'll get around to playing that a stream of that organizer game. I'll go ahead and accept the request right after being streamed since you guys were, you know, so positive about it. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. Let me see if we have anybody to raid. I mean, it's only 7 o'clock. Let's see. Valheim. The Telleric is live. Obsidian the Rock Boy is live. Sumo GG's is live. Sistia. They're playing Satisfactory. Oh, Echo's playing Fallout 4. You know, we have not rated, oh, it's so hard to decide. There's just so many people live. Squeaks is also live. Oh, they're playing with a lot of people, too. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys over to the Telleric. Because they're playing on their hardcore world. Holy shit, that looks awesome. What? I would be terrified to live in a place like that. Okay, please go along with this raid. This person was very lovely and raided us, I forget when. I think it was, like, last week. But they raided us last week, so I wanna go ahead and give them a raid back, and then next time, or should we raid Obsidian the Rock Boy? Oh god. September. They have merch? That's crazy!
Yo, what's up, Val? How are you
Yeah,
doing?
we'll end up detailing it all eventually.
Oh,
Okay, bye.
Yo!